Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on how to use the 2D pan zoom mode in 3ds Max. In this video I will show you what the 2D pan zoom mode is, how to activate it and how to use it for different purposes. So let's start. The 2D pan zoom mode is a feature that lets you pan or zoom a viewport without changing the rendering frame. This means that you can inspect and edit portions of the scene outside the rendering frame without affecting the camera's position or perspective. This is especially useful when you are using a perspective or camera viewport in conjunction with perspective match, or when you want to see more details of your model or background image. So, to activate the 2D pan zoom mode, you need to have a camera or perspective viewport active. Then you can either click on the general here plus sign, viewport label menu and choose the 2D pan zoom mode. When the 2D pan zoom mode is active, you will see an additional viewport label menu appear to the right side of the other viewport label menus. This menu shows that the 2D pan zoom mode is active, and if you have zoomed, it shows the zoom level. The default is 100%. It also lets you exit the 2D pan zoom mode by clicking on the 2D pan zoom model and selecting exit. So, to pan or zoom the viewport in the 2D pan zoom mode, you can use the following methods. You can pan by holding down the middle mouse button and dragging in the viewport. You can see the rendering frame move along with your cursor. To zoom the viewport, you can scroll your middle mouse button and you can see the rendering frame scale up or down according to your cursor. To zoom the viewport with a fixed center, you can hold down Ctrl plus Alt and the middle mouse button to drag in your viewport. You will see the rendering frame scale up or down around the center of the viewport. To reset the percentage of the zoom mode, press Z for zoom extents. It will make the rendering frame fit the viewport and show 100% of the scene. The 2D pan zoom mode can be used for various purposes, such as aligning your model or background image with the rendering frame. For example, if you have a background image of a building and you want to match the perspective of your camera, you can use the 2D pan zoom mode to adjust the position and scale of the image more precise until everything is matching correspondingly. You can use it as well for inspecting and editing details of your model or textures. For example, if you want to see the individual pixels of your image or model, you can use the 2D pan zoom mode to zoom in until it shows the desired area large enough for you to operate on it. This can be very helpful with object alignments, also texture alignments and mapping or modeling. Comparing and editing different parts of your scenes or backgrounds as well. For example, if you want to see how different objects or elements look in relation to each other, you can use the 2D pan zoom mode to pan or zoom the viewport and compare them side by side or at different scales. Also, with the help of the 2D pan zoom mode, you can solve the clipping issue which occurs sometimes when modeling and you want to zoom closer to a specific place of the model to add some details or fix some issues. So when you enable the 2D pan zoom in perspective mode, you can zoom as much as you like, as well as rotate around the model without the trouble of a camera clipping. So that's it for this video tutorial on how to use the useful command 2D pan zoom mode in 3ds Max. I hope you found these tricks and tips useful and helpful and learned something new. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.
If you did enjoy anything in this video, then drop a like and a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't subscribed yet, click below and join us. We have some great videos coming up next that you don't wanna miss. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.